How satisfying was this win tonight?
I mean, all the wins are satisfying because it's hard, to win in this league. The defense, again, held it down for us. You hold a team in the 20s for 3 quarters. That certainly helped because we got bogged down tonight versus their switching. We didn't play fast enough on the backside, and that had us in mud, especially in the second quarter. I thought we came out in the third and did much better moving the ball. But to play 15 games, I think in 26 days with travel, with back-to-backs, we have the depth, but we also have the professionals on our team that take care of their bodies, give themselves a chance to be at their best. And you can't do it if you don't have guys who, have that kind of experience. So we've been winning in different ways all year long, and this was, another challenge for us.
I want to ask you about Mikal. I went to 13 points, but he's guarding.
Yeah.
On one trip, he guarded James and Kevin.
Yeah.
That challenge of him being able to do that as well as score.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that. The ability to play that hard on defense and then, give us what he could on offense tonight. He didn't get a lot of opportunities, but he also had 7 steals, which is, really hard against a team like Brooklyn, where you have 2 guys who are so good with the ball. We put a lot on he and Jay to guard the toughest defenders or offensive guys every night. But Mikal was really good on Harden, and Harden's a tough cover for the league. So we talked about that when we met after the game.
Harden had 7 turnovers as well. That's something that he just doesn't do.
Yeah, he's just good with the ball. One of the best passers I've ever seen. And Mikal just has length. I thought we had, timely deflections tonight. I thought we showed them a lot of bodies in the paint. Kevin, he went for 39, but, 28 shots. I thought we made it tough on him. We lost Patty a couple times. Thankfully, he missed that last one. But they're just a really good offensive team. LaMarcus came out in the third, and he hit a few, and then we corrected after that and played much better defense in that quarter.
What was your message to the guys after the game? What'd you tell them?
I mean, we just celebrated the win and just talked about the ability to play that many games in 26 days. That's a lot. We haven't had a lot of practice time. We're going to get a chance to go home and rest and get ready for the next game. But we've tried to approach every game the same way. It's a long road, and you got to stay even keeled throughout the season. And we've always said we're not going to let wins or losses affect the culture, even though you want to celebrate wins and all of that. But for me, it's always about how can we get better? And we have to get better against that kind of defense.
Lastly, that's a 16 in a row, going for 17 to tie the franchise record against the best team in the league, in the Warriors. I think you said you got some time off, which you do, but just looking to that challenge.
I don't talk about it. That's for you to write about it or use that doggone phone and create your video. But we don't talk about that. We've talked about excellence, getting better. We want the players to enjoy it, but as a coach, my job is to be a caretaker of the program and continue to improve. And, the goal for us is to one day be a champion, but the mission is to just keep getting better. And you got to separate the two, the goal versus the mission. Along the way, you want to win as many games as you can, but also get better. And that's something I hope we have a chance to do when we go back home.
We'll finish with 2 on Zoom. First, Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports.
Hey, Monty, we weren't even sure if JaVale was going to play, and just a great effort from him. How have you seen him just be that constant energy source with the maintaining you wanted to see from those guys a couple of weeks ago?
Well, we don't win without him tonight, for sure. We needed his length at the rim, his ability to finish around the basket. He distracted so many shots tonight. It was impressive. He and DA our presence versus the switching. And I think we can get the ball to those guys even more. But the prospect of him not playing early in the day was something that was on my mind. And so when I got the news that he was available for us tonight, I was excited about that because he has an impact on the game that's much bigger than scoring, even though he does score for us. His defense, his length, and his experience has helped us all season long.
Last question will be Luke Leidert with 12 News.
Hey there, Coach. Appreciate the time. Luke with 12 News here. After such a great season last year and one of the hottest starts in franchise history this time around, does this team surprise you anymore? Or what's kind of your thought process knowing how well the team has started and kind of picking up from last year?
I mean, we've had to turn the page as it relates to last year. We accomplished a lot, but my mindset is to continue to grow the program. Am I surprised? Not really, because I have an open mind about our team. I thought we'd be better just because of the continuity. Having Chris in back-to-back years was going to make us a lot better. We've had a number of guys in our program for 3 years, and that has helped us. But adding JaVale and Landry and Elfrid certainly has helped our program. So I'm not surprised. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that the Lord has blessed us with guys who compete every day, have embraced our culture, and I hope our fans are enjoying the kind of basketball that we play night in and night out.
Go 500 on the road trip. That's huge. But you go 4-0 and get these back-to-back. It's how rewarding and satisfying this is tonight.
Very satisfying, man. Just thinking back on the whole road trip, starting in San Antonio and making our way across the states. But that didn't stop us. Obviously we weren't trying to go 500 on this trip. We're trying to win everyone we can and have some tough opponents back to back. Just found a way to get it done. Team effort all the way through, and it's a big win for us going into Tuesday.
The talk of the all defense, he
Yeah.
made another statement tonight the way he guarded James and then guarded Durant too, just speaking of his overall performance.
Impressive, man. First team. That's what we're yelling out there on the sideline. That's what we're yelling as a team. He's first team all defense, and he contributes to all our wins in many ways that I always said that don't show up on the stat sheet. 6 steals in the first half, ended up having 7 on the game, and obviously James isn't an easy matchup, and he made it tough on him tonight. So very impressed with him scoring the ball, also keeping the defense honest, and got it done for us today.
You mentioned Tuesday, obviously the Warriors. I mean, that's going to be huge, top 2 teams in the league. I know you love those games. How much are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to it, man. Obviously not a make it or break the game, not a playoff game, but we know it's going to be high energy. 2 best records in the NBA, and it's going to be high intensity, fun game.
How do you sum up the way you guys, the second night of a back-to-back in control of the entire game tonight, basically? How would you kind of grade the way, you guys looked overall today?
It's a team effort. Everybody contributed. Everybody came in locked in on the same page, and starting on the defense end and just having good starts overall. Having high energy on defense leads to our offense getting out in transition and playing a fun type of basketball. So just doing everything together.
Chris, you talked about Mikal, all defense. He made another statement tonight. Just speak to what you saw of him on the game.
We expect it we see it from him on a nightly basis. You know what I mean? So it really gets our team going. You know what I mean? Because Kel just do his job, just hoop, and that's what he does.
What's your thoughts on the win? Obviously 16 in a row, but to do it back-to-back, beating the Knicks and then beating the Nets, who were the best record in the East. What's that say about this team?
Artie, do you mind me going? I have family to talk to.
Yeah, I
I'm
do
good.
too. You ain't the only one with family.
I know I heard all these questions already.
No,
Talk to them, not us.
it's 2 solid wins for us. You know, we knew this was gonna be a tough trip, starting in San Antonio. It's a back-to-back, but we got guys, we just hoop, we play. You know, we don't worry about nothing, and it's a good trip for us, and we're excited to get back home.
What do you feel like was the difference tonight?
Just our energy all game long. It's a good team over there. They made a run there in that fourth quarter. We still got to clean up our late game stuff, but I'm proud of us. You know, this trip, both getting going early, I think sparked us, and then our defense was the constant this entire trip.
You guys are running away some time in franchise record. Experience is 17-game winning streak. You're 1 win away from matching that. Would that mean anything for you to be on 3 teams, just 1 set?
Man, it'd be nice. You know what I mean? Obviously, everybody knows the ultimate goal is to win a championship. But if you don't enjoy the small victories throughout the regular season, then what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you know, what we're doing is more than anything, we having fun. We're having fun, and each game, you know, we get an opportunity to have fun. You know, so. We're gonna keep taking it 1 game at a time, and like I said, enjoy the moments because it's all about the journey.
And lastly, you got Golden State coming, top 2 teams in the league. You relish every game, so I'm not. But how nice would it be to get that next challenge and with a team like that?
First thing's nice is to get out here and see my family, and then this flight home, get a day off, and then we'll start preparing for them. But we know how good that team is over there. You know, they have a culture, they have identity. They led by, you know, Steph and Draymond, and, you know, now they got Iggy, you know, so that's a tough team anytime you play against them.